Welcome back, everyone, to SportsScene 13. We're here at Stroudsburg, the Lady Mounties girls basketball tonight with us. And first of all, ladies, thanks for joining us. We have Emily Bazina, Cameron Hawk, Michaela Strunk, three of the seniors here. It's been a great season. So one not entirely unexpected, though. Talk about how you came into the season, the expectations you had, and you know, probably the target on your backs, at least in this North Division.
I'd say we knew last year, being one of the top of the mountain, that it was going to be a difficult year. Even last year was a little bit difficult, and especially losing two of our starters. We just came in with the mindset that we were just going to work and take each game as it comes to us.
And I think we also really were glued well together last year. So coming into this year, I think we kind of expected to be somewhat decent. And
we came into this year just grinding out, putting in the work because we knew what we wanted. We wanted to win the division up here, and we knew we could do it, and just working together.
How about the little bit of pressure you might have had being the favorite? I know, you know, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, we're an underdog. We surprised. No surprise this year. Was there any pressure? Did you like coming in the favorites?
I was happy.
Yeah.
I was happy too.
Yeah, it was we knew that we couldn't back down from it. Like, yes, we were projected to win every game, but we knew we had to come in still fighting like it was we were the underdogs every single time.
What was the expectation coming in then, as far as making leagues, making districts, kind of making some waves, advancing in each of those? Was it something you talked about, or was it just in the back of your minds that you have to work toward that?
We've talked about it, and we all kind of knew what we were working up to get. We all knew we needed to put in the work and work together because we all want the same thing, to win, get to leagues, get to districts, win the division, so we kind of knew that.
I think we've been talking about it since last year. Since our last game last year, we've all been like, next year we're going to go further. We're going to do more than we did last year. So I think it's been a conversation.
Definitely. Coach Field, even last year, beginning of last year, his goal was to make both EPCs and districts. And even though we fell short in EPCs, we still ended up making districts. So this year it was just working, how can we finally get into EPCs again and get that extra game.
What about in this season? Has there been a game, a win that made you think, hey, we got something here?
I think definitely a game that was looked over, but I think we played so good. We played Penn Argyl, and I think we came out so good in the beginning, and it really just I looked back at our game and I was like, wow, we really have when we're good, and we really have something going for us, and if we always play to the best of our abilities, we could really do something. So,
Michaela, just this past week, and we saw in the highlights, you kind of hit two milestones. 1,000 points, join your sister, and the three-point record. You know, talk about hitting those couple of milestones. You do it in the same game.
It was definitely a relief once it finally happened, but it was something I've been looking forward to, and I didn't really know if I was going to be able to do it just with my freshman and sophomore years. But Coach Field kind of sat me down and was like, hey, kid, there's a good chance if you keep going in the same direction, you're going to be able to do it. And especially that night, my teammates were looking for me a little extra, trying to help me get there. And even after, you can see them all run up and hug me. And they were also emotional because they've been seeing how difficult it's just been to get there. So it was everything I've ever wanted, really.
Your sister give you the business that she was up there first, or was she encouraging?
She was encouraging. She just wanted me to get it. She wanted me to be up there with her. She wanted me to join her. And
the other one was the one who got you the assist.
Yeah, that was perfect. It was the best thing that could have happened.
Now joining us, Adriana Borzio, Tegan Strunk, and head coach Matt Field. First of all, thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
The two of you are juniors. We met the seniors. There's some good seniors that are going to be leaving this program. You said when we mentioned these two were juniors, you said thank goodness because you're going to have some quality coming back next year with these good seniors leaving.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we're fortunate that we have a good balance. Our seniors have given us tremendous leadership. but we've been able to get some huge contributions this year from these two as well. And knock on wood, they've been healthy, and that's been a big part of our success, is blending those two combinations together.
All right, let's talk about this team and what has been going so well. And we talked to the other girls about this, that this was not unexpected. You were building toward this. So how good does it feel to be living up to those expectations?
It feels amazing. You don't see like all the work we put in, so like finally feeling like all that hard work, all the time we spend in the gym together, like finally paying off. It feels really good.
It's an amazing feeling. Last year we talked a lot about, okay, we could have done this, we could have done that, and I feel like this year we actually filled those steps. We talked about this all summer long when we were in here training in the gym in the mornings, in the afternoons, even when we were playing other sports, like me and Tegan were both in soccer. We would come after our soccer practices, come in here in the gym, get shots up, and it's just like amazing actually being able to say, okay, yes, we did this year, instead of just saying, oh, I wish we did this.
What you got to do now to ratchet it up to playoffs, you're going to get an awful lot of work between now and Monday to tune up for next Friday's playoffs. Talk about this stretch here and, you know, how it'll help, how you hope it doesn't hurt that you're going to go, what do you have, about 5 games between now and then yet?
Yeah, we have a busy week. We have 3 games in a row and a day off, come back at a game, weekend, and come back game. So the first thing is I think we just have to come out and make sure that we're focused on the things that we can control. So we're focused on our attitude and our effort, and then, you know, that we're sticking to what got us here, which is having fun and then holding ourselves to a standard, which is, you know, we want to go 1-0 every game, but we want to focus on playing to our ability, not so much worried about you know, where our competition is. If we do what we need to do, we know we're going to be in every game and we're going to be successful. So I think it's just, you know, continuing to ratchet that up, focus on the little details that are going to help us as we need to get closer to the playoffs, minimizing our turnovers, and I think we'll be okay.
From Friday, you start leagues. You're all but in leagues, so, you know, I think we could talk about that. It's not going to be easy, that first game, but what would it mean to get by that and get back to the PPL Center?
I think it would mean everything to us. We're not only just like fighting to win, but we're fighting for our last like moments with the seniors. So I think just going in and playing our game, and no matter who we play, like someone's going to be bigger than us, someone's going to be stronger than us. But I think going in and playing Stroudsburg basketball will be just fine.
I feel like a big thing throughout the season, we haven't really worried about, oh, we're going up against this team. Like, throughout the season, we've gotten better at, like, okay, it's us against ourselves. Like, we just have to go in knowing that we can play the way that we can play, because our opponents, we can't control them. They're going to either show up that day or not show up that day. What we have to control is how we play that day.
It's been a great season so far. Hope to see this thing keep going. You know, Coach, hoping for big things as the postseason nears a week from Friday.
Yeah, I mean, we're just looking forward to finishing out on a high note, and we got a lot of work to do between now and playoffs, but if we keep getting better, I like our chances.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Thanks.